One of the key benefits of binary options trading is that it affords you a high level of control over your portfolio.
This is an urgent update for anyone struggling to cash in on trading. Finally, in 2012, technology comes full circle, and the results are staggering.
There's more profit potential, there's more opportunity with that profit.
Learn how the little-known secret thought experiment of a computer genius is quietly making a small circle of binary options nerds richer than rock stars. Keep watching this video to see how a bleeding-edge neuroscience and a college student's accidental discovery will let you siphon off almost abstract amounts of cash from the $4 trillion a day financial markets over and over again with set it and forget it accounts like this one. And that is just one of many.
Hey, thanks, man.
Goodness. Cheers.
Oh, hey there. Are you a frustrated trader? I'm Dan Santos, and I am one of those binary nerds. We've all been fed a couple of truths about the binary options market. Specifically, we've been told that you can either trade manually, tossing away any chance you might have of a life outside of work. Kind of wrecks the whole work from home advantage if you ask me. Or we're told you can rely on signals to do the job for you if you're willing to run the risk of total ruin every once in a while. But in fact, there's a growing underground circle of traders who are turning these truths on their heads. They just never share their knowledge with anyone. Well, today, from right here in my favorite pub, I'm exposing it all. And the really good part is that it turns out the real key to success in binary options is combining the adaptive advantage of a human trader and the sleepless vigilance of a machine. In other words, this will be both the easiest and the lowest risk instant improvement you will ever experience in your binary options trading career. And you can easily see the results for yourself tomorrow as you instantly take a brand new account and set it to work mining money. All you do is set it and forget it to watch your real cash accounts grow. Day after day, I see consistent gains. Here's what it's all about. Not too long ago, I was broke. In fact, as a second semester college freshman, already about $25K in the hole for student loans, you could say I was worse than broke. I was negative rich. To make matters worse, I was a philosophy major of all things. Not exactly a field with a lot of hot job prospects. And so I realized pretty quickly that if I didn't want to still be paying off my overpriced degree in my 60s, I needed to think outside the box and do it quick. Now, I'm impatient to get to all the good stuff I've got to show you, so I'm not going to bore you with all the dead ends I ran into. MLM, Google Cash, affiliate marketing. I even had a little success along the way, but I certainly burned through a lot more cash than I made. At this point, you're probably thinking, how the heck does a philosophy major get into binary options? Truth is, it was an accident. Just like the other things I tried before. When I started off, it was just the latest, greatest thing I'd paid to learn about online. And I didn't start with anything automated either. See? I'm one of those people who always has to make things complicated. So I spent money I didn't really have on buying just about every book on binary options trading I could find. And I started having some pretty heady success. By the end of my third week, I'd made enough to pay the credit card company for all the books I bought, with enough left over to take a ski trip with some friends, something I'd never had the money for in the past. But I was running into a wall because at the same time, I was making way more money than any of my friends working jobs on campus. Heck, a lot more than some people were making full-time their first couple of years out of school. I was burning out, and fast. Problem is, binary options is a 24-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week market. And while my checking account was nowhere near overdraft for the first time in recent memory, my GPA was bombing because I was trying to stay up all night and skip classes so I could catch the market openings in Tokyo, London, and New Zealand. I was a caffeine zombie, tired to the point where coffee stops working. Even those tall cylinders of Red Bull were no match. Something had to give. And so I came up with what I thought might be just my best idea yet. I'd outsource all the eye strain-inducing, leg-cramping work of sitting at a computer screen for hours on end to another computer. I bought a binary options robot that seemed to be getting good reviews, and for a few weeks, that robot was doing all the work. It was the best of both worlds. I had a social life again, my skin wasn't looking quite so pale, and the robot was actually doing as well as I could have if I sat at my computer around the clock. Better even. But I should have listened to that too good to be true voice in the back of my mind, because one random morning, it crashed and burned. It was my own miniature Black Friday as a market correction, blindsided my robot's can't-lose trading strategy and just about beat me back into the Stone Age in a matter of minutes. Worst part is, I should have seen it coming. But before I tell you how I accidentally discovered the breakthrough technology behind what is now the best performing binary options robot I've ever seen, if you've been trading binary options, or even watching from the sidelines for a couple of years, you've seen a trend. I call it the rap video sleight of hand trick. And no one with half a brain is falling for it anymore. It goes like this. Some dude invents a robot that will make you rich overnight. Sounds good, so you give it a shot. Then a few months later, he invents a new robot that will not only make you rich overnight, but also washes and folds your laundry. You hate doing laundry, and you didn't quite get rich trading with that last robot, so you buy again and hope for the best. Then, sure enough, before you can say bogus technology, this guy is announcing that his new and improved robot not only gets you rich while you sleep and does your laundry, it now also transforms your Toyota into a stretch Escalade, fills it with Girls Gone Wild models, and drives you around to all the hottest clubs where Jay-Z is waiting with his Moet chillin' in the VIP suite. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but not much. Point is, just like a slick-looking music video distracts you from noticing how bad the song sucks, these guys sell you a lifestyle fantasy of mansions and sports cars to keep you from noticing there's no actual technology behind their robot. The reason no one is falling for this crap anymore is because what you really want is the same thing I wanted. A robot that does what a robot is supposed to do. Gives you the trades on a plate and adapts to take advantage of shifts in the market. That's how you score big in binary options. It isn't complicated, but if you're putting your trust in faulty technology, that fantasy of champagne and supermodels can turn into a nightmare of ramen noodles and bill collectors real fast. Okay. I told you how my original robot crashed and flamed my account to a crisp, but as you could probably guess, I wasn't going to give up that easily. The money, when it was right, was just too good. So I had two choices. Sit there and babysit the dumb robot software, defeating the whole point, or come up with an intelligent robot of my own that could keep running smoothly even in whipsaw markets. Trouble was, I'm not exactly a programming genius, and I didn't really know anybody who was either. But then I got a lucky break, although I didn't know it immediately. I was taking a computer ethics course. It was a mix of philosophy dweebs like me and hardcore computer nerds who seemed astonished to be forced to read something that wasn't written in C++. The professor was talking about a guy named Alan Turing, a World War II era computer genius who invented a whole new field called artificial intelligence, AI for short, and one quote of his got me thinking. It was one of those eureka moments. As I was getting up to go to my next class, I heard a couple of the computer nerds at the back of the room talking about Turing and AI. Turns out they'd been working freelance for months on just that kind of AI algorithm for a video game company that was coming out with an ultra-realistic new sports game. That was the excuse I needed to walk over and introduce myself, because if there's one thing I know besides philosophy and binary options, it's gaming and sports. That night we ended up meeting at Starbucks, and what they told me made me glad I hadn't wasted any more time on robot trading. See, they said, with that kind of software, it's garbage in, garbage out. What I thought was a robot, they explained, was really a lot more inadequate than it looked because the usual trading bots are limited to what the programmers put in. As soon as anything changes, bam! They're all out of date. Trying to trade long-term with one of those things, they told me, would be like trying to stay on top of the latest news by reading yesterday's paper. The best you could reasonably expect would be a short winning streak, followed by a long, account-draining losing streak, or an almost instant wipeout like mine. And even though some robots were advertised as having AI under the hood, they explained that the 1980s era technology they used was fine for arcade games, but not the kind of tech you want in your corner if you're up against an unpredictable live team like the binary options market, with dealers looking for any angle to bleed you dry. When I explained my idea for an adaptive binary options trading robot, they said they could totally build that, and we were in business. We immediately set out to do what we were uniquely prepared to do. Create a binary options robot that could actually trade and learn just like an expert human trader, so that instead of just going out on a market hunch, the software itself would become the expert. Of course, it didn't happen overnight. These guys worked on the same kind of burnout schedule I was trying like mad to escape, except they seemed to thrive on it. Whenever I'd come up to their dorm room, which always seemed to smell like a mixture of cold pizza and burning hard drives, they'd be sitting in the dim glow of a half-dozen multiple-screen workstations, taking a break now and then to zone out on the Xbox. And a couple months later, I had it. the beta version of the same breakthrough technology you're about to get your hands on. They seemed awfully proud of it, but then I couldn't read code like they can, so the only way to know for sure if I had made a wise investment was to test and test like crazy. The first thing we did once the robot was finished was download market data and run the new software, it was just called X at that point, on a demo account, as I couldn't afford a real cash deposit yet. Well, it kicked some serious ass, as you can see from one of the screenshots I saved. I was getting really pumped, but then I showed my programmer buddies the proof. Their reaction wasn't what I expected. Instead of breaking out the champagne, or I guess probably a Mountain Dew in a glass in their case, they came flat out and told me, "Your demo results are completely bogus, dude." The problem with demo trading, they explained, was that it sounded good, but the results could be very different from what could happen in the real market. So even if you used the best historical market data available, it was still just a demo, and you didn't really prove anything. We needed the real second-by-second time data to make this actually work. Worse yet, they told me that adaptive trading software could actually learn bad habits from backtesting, and the only way to get it to learn the real way to trade and see if it worked as well as we all hoped it would was to set it loose on a live and, more importantly, real money account. Now, I've already ruined the suspense by showing you some of the results it generated, but just to give you a sense of the raw excitement we got when we started trading the software on the real live market, here's another one of the accounts I set up. And most impressive of all, the new adaptive AI bot sailed right through the kind of market changes that caused other softwares to tank. So what would have been losing streaks turned into winning streaks, sucking up the lost cash of competitors whose trading systems had jumped the shark. Introducing Auto Binary Bot. Of course, the ultimate test was, would it work for total beginners? With a conventional robot, the answer might well have been a disappointing no. After all, without neural adaptive control technology, software is only as flexible as it was originally programmed to be. But as we released Auto Binary Bot to a select group of normal people, people without any special computer skills or trading experience, the same adaptive edge that let it cruise through potholes in the Forex and stock markets made it the first, that we know of, true one-size-fits-all binary trading system, adapting quickly to fit each individual user's unique circumstances like a tailored glove. And the best part is that it doesn't matter if you aren't a computer wizard. Trust me, if a philosophy major can do this, so can you. You don't have a huge bankroll starting out. People who have beta-tested Auto Binary Bot have started out with as little as $100. Plus, by diving right into profitable binary trading, you get to reap insider benefits like a huge market because it's Forex and stocks combined. That means unlimited liquidity and powerful leverage that lets you rack up gains faster than you would have thought possible before. Equal footing right out of the gate. Unlike other markets, binary options can't be cornered in the way the big Wall Street brokers manipulated the stock exchange and the big banks dominate the FX market. Recession-proof trading. You're betting up or down. You're not actually staking in that company or in that currency. Even hard-boiled binary veterans are blown away by their results with Auto Binary Bot. Here's the deal. Knowing how difficult, just about impossible frankly, it is to find trading software that works, I know how valuable this is, but I've held off on releasing it until now because I'm still a full-time binary options trader, not a marketer. But Auto Binary Bot is giving me enough free time that I've decided I can take on a group of traders, experienced or no experience, doesn't matter, and literally walk them through creating the same kinds of trading accounts you saw earlier. So, while I'm not promising you mansions and rockstar groupies, I do guarantee you'll make a real, stable, reliable income with Auto Binary Bot. Want a real fantasy? Picture this. You spend 5 minutes installing Auto Binary Bot on your first trading account today, you'll get our insider tips on what brokers to sign up with. Nothing is left to chance. You'll start off with as little as $100. A benefit to binary trading. You can trade with low capital. And before long, Auto Binary Bot will be making your accounts rack up gains for you day after day with minimal effort on your behalf. Sounds good, right? It's not a dream. Check this out.
Hi, I'm making this video for anyone who's interested in Auto Binary. I was lucky to grab one of the beta versions, and I must say I'm really impressed with what Dan and his team have put together here. I've been trading binary options for about 6 months now, and using the ABB software has been extremely profitable to me. In fact, today I'm up to $560, and it is only lunchtime. Seriously guys, join us.
There's no reason, absolutely zilch why you can't do at least as well as I have. And you'll probably do better because I've gone through the school of hard knocks for you. And to make sure you get every advantage along the way, I'm giving you true live support 24/7. This system can easily sell for $197, but I remember what it's like starting out. So to make it accessible to those who need it most, and to prove this isn't a gimmick, I'm offering early adopters the full-featured version of AutoBinaryBot AI software for just $77, with no future payments. Just a one-time, show-me-your-serious deposit to hold your place. You'll notice I didn't BS you with a bunch of bloated prices with slashes through them to hype the value. Truth is, you either get that investing $77 one time to get a robot that spits out unlimited gains, or you don't. If you don't get it, then nothing I say is going to help you. Guarantee number 1. You don't have to decide now. Just try AutoBinaryBot risk-free for 60 days and let your success like this decide for you. Guarantee number 2. In 60 days from now, you'll tell me to keep your money. I know that's a bold claim since I'm laying it all on the line with my no reason at all money back guarantee. I've gone out of my way to tell you that you have to be not just satisfied but downright thrilled, or I get nothing. But I'm not gambling. I'm that confident that AutoBinaryBot would knock your socks off. In fact, check this out.
Hey, what's up guys? Just thought I'd do a quick video for you if you were interested in buying AutoBinaryBot. I've been trading the markets for a while now, and binary was always harder for me because I don't have the help of robots and things like that. But that all changed because AutoBinaryBot came out, and the results it generates are incredible. I'm already up about a couple grand in a few days, and I'm just really happy with the results. Cheers, guys.
There's a hitch though. You can't put this off. Listen, I'm not going to claim that the price is going to skyrocket after the next 7 orders. That's just hype. What I will say though is that I've gone pretty far out on a limb with the amount of service and support I've promised here. Now I'm not worried. AutoBinaryBot just about installs itself. But at some point I'm going to have to make the call that I just can't take any more customers on and still deliver the same kind of bend over backwards attention. When that happens, this offer will be gone and I'll probably never relaunch it at any price because I expect the customers who make it in will be with me for a long haul, and I really don't expect many spots opening up after that. Just click the big Add to Cart button below this video and you'll be whisked right over to the secure order page where you can quickly and easily pay on a secure server. Congratulations, because you've got this far, and that means you're now just 1 click and a 5-minute install away from killer app neural adaptive control technology. Tech so staggeringly effective, it's already sending shockwaves through the binary options world. And yet so user-friendly, it's letting traders with zero computer skills raid the binary options markets like battle-tested pros. Unprecedented live support from our elite team of veteran binary options traders. With this kind of support behind you, you'll effortlessly break through trading plateaus like paper walls. Banking real cold hard cash while you sleep, eat, work, travel, bang whores, whatever. We just make sure you make money. What you do with it is all your business. So click that button below right now if you want to be one of the very limited amount of people who will get access to AutoBinaryBot, the only robot with neural adaptive control technology that adapts to market changes and is backed with live updates by an elite team of veteran binary options traders. And because you're taking fast action today, you will have the right to get on board for the special price of only $77. You fully understand that AutoBinaryBot comes with a 60 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee, making this purchase absolutely risk-free. So what's delaying you? Hit that button right now and I'll see you on the other side. Bye guys.